Hello YouTube, Robin Hood Bricks here, and it's that time again. Yup, it's Brick Haul o'clock. And today we've got a lovely subscriber package, a lovely Bricklink package, and some minifigures from the Build a Minifigure wall when I went to that London. So yeah, let's get to it. So as ever, I will start with the subscriber package being the most important one. And I wonder who it's from and what it contains. It's from the UK, so it hasn't travelled as far as they sometimes do. I keep meaning to get a world map and kind of put X's on for everyone that sent me a package from far afield, because I think it'd be quite impressive. Wow, this looks very ordered indeed. Oh, and we've got some photos as well. But let's start with the letter. Dear Robin, the information on the package will say that it's from London. However, it's actually from the Netherlands. Oh, right, so I'm wrong already. I was in London for a couple of days, so I decided to send it from there. Save some money. I've been watching your videos for some time, and they're always a treat. With the current rapid expansion of Brick Nottingham, I thought you might appreciate some additional parts. Most of them are from my own pick-a-brick wall hauls. Lovely. I'd never do very well on those. I always got quite disappointed. Like you noticed when I went to London, I got some minifigures, but I didn't get any pick a brick wall haul because, well, they were just all rubbish, really rubbish. Anyway, the letter continues. I've also included some stickers I never used and 2 dogs for your collection. Lastly, there is a minifigure and 3 torsos I received from my own brick hauls, but I never ordered them. Since I wasn't able to find a use for them, I hope you can give them a home. Oh, definitely. Lastly, I've included some parts I found on Bricklink, of which I thought you might find interesting. Wow, this sounds like an absolutely amazing box of treats. Almost all the parts are new. There might be a few that need a wash. I've packed and labelled those separately. You often say you get a lot of cat and dog hair with your hauls. I have none of those to send you. Aww. But I have attached some pictures of my lovebirds enjoying my Lego builds. Best wishes, Peter. Aww, that is so nice. Well, thank you very much indeed for that letter, Peter. And let's start with those pictures of your lovebirds. I think that's probably the technical name for what I would call probably a budgie, but they are lovebirds. So he's on the top of the Daily Bugle. I'm very happy with it. I hope they don't poop on your Lego. I think that's an inevitable byproduct of any sort of bird. Oh, they are cute. Oh, wow, he's upside down. Oh, they are quite cute, actually. I'm not a big bird guy, but, well, not sort of pet birds. But that is amazing. Is he pulling it apart as well? You have to be careful they don't eat the plants thinking they're real. Oh, yes, he's very bright, isn't he? Oh, you should have given their names. Oh, this one is so colourful. I like the blue too, but that is lovely. Oh, he's quite a character, isn't he? I bet they come and sort of greet you and sit on your shoulders and stuff like that as well. I think that's my favourite, with one completely upside down. They are really nice. Well, thank you very much for those. They can go on the fridge. That'll brighten up the kitchen for a week or so. Right. Shall I tip all this out and then we can go through it all bit by bit. Let me get rid of the box to one side. Actually, that's quite a nice box. I might continue to use that in future collections and so on. Right, let's start somewhere random. Oh, wow. Now, I do know what this is, but I've never seen them before. And it almost seems a shame to sort of break them off the sprue on which they're still attached from casting. But these are kind of perfume bottles. See, there's the one with the sort of sort of sprayer thing, and different tops and so on, and different shapes that are from, was it Belvoir? It wasn't Belvoir, was it Scala? I think it was Scala. So we've got some in blue. We've got some in yellow, we've got some in orange, and we've got some in red. Wow. I think these are relatively uncommon as well. That is quite an assortment and very nice indeed. You know what? That just shouts out Old Town and shouts out a perfume shop, if you ask me. I mean, that is enough to stock a small Old Town shop. So I think that's where we'll earmark those for, unless I get some better suggestions in the comments section below. But that is really nice. Yeah, so they just attached to 1 stud each. That'll be really easy to display. I like it a great deal. Good start already. Must remember to go through those. Some 1x1s in tan. Oh, that's useful. Actually, you know what? I need some of those. I think I just bought some. But anyway, they'll definitely go well in my sand area. Some bricks. I always say that normal bricks are just as useful to the channel as interesting ones because, well, things aren't going to build themselves. And I buy all the specialist pieces and often find myself in a situation where I haven't got any standard brick wall pieces to sort of join them all together. So that is really good. Good assortment there to make a decent sized shop, maybe the perfume shop. Some more of these street lamps for, well, all over the place, I think. I'm going to put glow in the dark lights on these. I mean, the fact that they don't really show up in the dark on my camera, as we've established with the recent ghost train, is a bit of a worry, but it's really good in real life. So I quite like that. Well, I don't know if I can get a better way of showing that in due course, or maybe just do it in subdued light. Maybe that'll work. I'll have to keep playing around with that. Some people suggested I use the black light and the camera at the same time. Didn't work either. It just cannot see it for love nor money. More rock panels. I'll need loads of those. I'm going to do the deep underground level and the undersea level on all those shelves I'm using for storage at the moment. They will all be caked in Lego by the end of things, though yeah, not for a while because we've got so much to do. I'm still in the process of bringing everything down from the old Lego room, which I'm trying to complete in an unordered way before the end of the year. Yeah, well, I don't want to do it completely unordered because then it'll just be a disaster zone in the new Lego room. So it's got to be kind of bring some down, clean it off and put it in rough position at least. But anyway, I digress. So we've got a lovely central perk from the Friends set, no doubt. Menu board there for coffees and stuff. Tin Pan Java. Yeah, that must be a coffee bean or something like that. So that's really good. Very colourful. Yeah, I look forward to using that. It's sort of a nice fancy chalkboard. A lovely dog. That is a Labrador / Golden Retriever. Very nice indeed. I've got the winky one as well, so that's good. It might be good having them both next to each other, one winking at the other as he leaves a little something for his owner to pick up or something like that. That could be a funny little scene, couldn't it? I always like the dogs. Having repeats is no problem. I haven't found the best solution yet for a dog lead, so give me your suggestions for that if you have one in the comment section as well. I've kind of done the, whip piece into the stud on the back. It doesn't look quite right, quite frankly. I could use just Lego string sort of tied up. I suppose that's one option. We've got a Jurassic Park character here. Or Jurassic World, I think you're supposed to call it now. Got a Volcano Explorer, oh, that's one of the divers, isn't it, from the Atlantis range, and the Coast Guard torso. They must be the torsos that were hard to use. They are quite hard to use, actually. We've got... Oh, no, they're just Technic pins. I thought they were going to be those bar pieces. They're just Technic pins. Yeah, I've probably got enough of those, but that's still cool. I'm not not dissing the order. And then we've got a very mixed bag in here. Some big Azure plates. They'll be at least good for structure, if nothing else. It almost seems a shame because I love the colour dark azure. It's a really good looking colour. Some nice big black plates. They'll be useful. Oh, I'd need loads of these for my marina. I'm going to be adding tiles, kind of Ninjago style, in between the base plate and the tiles, which I'm going to try in the marina first before going full blown everywhere. And yeah, I'm going to use lots of olive and blue kind of next to each other underneath the tiles and see how that looks. It's kind of experimenting. And loads of 2x4 white tiles. That's really useful for putting stickers on, for advertising, stuff like that. So they're really good as well. Tree limb pieces. I've kind of got a million resolutions with my new city, and one is to get my trees in, because I get all the pieces for something and then, well, not really use something. Oh no, I'll add the trees later. I will do it. I just haven't done it yet. And then I don't, and then it doesn't have trees in. So I'm going to do more trees, and I'm going to do a lot of trees as facades as well, to kind of link the gaps between the buildings together, so then it all looks a bit more cohesive. That is the plan there. There's a sticker sheet here. I hope it's not one of the sticker sheets that's in my order over there. Well, if it is, we'll just have a duplicate. We've got a sail for a windsurfer. I think I've got that one, but this is quite good condition, actually. It might be better than my one. Very nice. I think that one came with the marina. That's testing my knowledge. Set number, God, I can't remember that. It's too old now. We've got some interesting stickers here. That's a sort of, I don't know, foreign language and computer screeny one. That's got to be Marvel, hasn't it? And then this one, florist, and lots of pictures of flowers. Now, I think that is from a tiny little florist store that was like a gift with purchase or something. So that's why these flowers and the sort of doors of the kind of flower fridges, if you want to call it that, are so tiny. But that one can be used, and that one can be used, and these two signs can be used as well. Yeah, especially decorating windows. So we might have to have another florist, or maybe I've got a street florist in a build coming on Friday, actually, as part of it. So yeah, I'm going to put that to one side and see if I can use that straight away, Peter. So yeah, that is really good timing, actually. Yeah, I'm going to put that behind Robin there as a reminder. Then we've got may need a wash. Okay, I'll try and remember that. We've got, yes, these must be the parts from your Bricklink order. So we've got a big dog. Now, I've seen these myself, never bought one because they looked a bit massive. And it is big. It's not as massive as I thought, actually. I thought it would be about like that big, which is clearly far too big because it'd be as big as a man. That's about as big as you can get. So maybe it's a Great Dane. And again, this is either Belleville or Scarlet. I think in this case, it might be Belleville, actually. So, yeah, all black dog. Don't have it. So, yeah, that can enter the dog collection. Maybe he's got his paw on the back of another dog begging for treats. It's about the right size, isn't it? Or maybe he's up to something else. No, definitely not that. Yes. That does look quite effective, doesn't it? Looks like he's up to something or other. Anyway, yes, we won't go into that any further. We've got some lovely stickers for the Super Secret Police. Very nice indeed. Always good for decorating builds. I think I've got quite a few of these ones, which means I can cut them out and stick them on my existing SSP builds and cake them with even more decoration. So that's good. Oh, a chromed sort of tool hanger / fence piece. Never had one of those before in this colour. That is very nice. I like that a great deal, actually. Very shiny. I'll have to find the best place where I've just got one of these in use and swap it out for this one so it's got a super shiny one. Almost looks like it should go on the front of a locomotive as its kind of front buffer or something like that. That is really nice, actually. You've got really good taste, Peter. I like your style. I've got some window panel pieces here. They must be from your Bricklink builder, well, not builder minifigure, pick a brick wall. Yeah, whenever I go, it's just absolute rubbish. It's sort of like, oh, do you want some, 1x3s in bright pink? And you're kind of like, no. Or if I did, I'd probably need like 1 or 2, Do you want some yellow 4x6s? No, but I'd kill for some 1x light bluish grey bricks or something like that. Something that I could use an absolute load of. Talking of an absolute load, look at all of those. That'd be fun to rebag once I've finished filming. I shouldn't have tipped those out. Anyway, and then finally some undersea pieces with some nice coral tree pieces in a nice coral colour. So that's very appropriate, and that sort of fluoresces. So we'll put those probably on the very bottom level. These big kind of plant pieces, they could almost go on a farm as well, I think, or make a beanstalk or something. They look very chunky. I like those. And then I think you can even then put a yellow flower or something on the top. Look at that. That really does look like a sunflower, doesn't it? I like that. 2 of the top bits in red, they can be corals or something. A sword piece and another one of those and a couple of those. Cool. Brilliant. Well, that was absolutely fantastic, Peter. As I said, you've got great taste. I think the dogs, whether they're up to no good or just standing on their own, are very fun. Always like those stickers. So you've definitely been watching the channel. But yeah, these have got to be the highlight, haven't they? That is a perfume shop in the Old Town for sure. We'll have to make sure that a lot of these are in the window. Maybe with 4 different colours, we can have one of each shape in one of each colour on the window. And that would be extra special. The problem with making little small shops for the Old Town, I'm discovering, is having them sort of with visible either interiors or stuff in the window, because you make them too pokey, you can't really see what's going on. So anyway, that's my challenge. One of very many at the moment. So yeah, that is a great order. Thank you so much for that. Right. And the pictures. Yeah, I'll put them at the back as well. They're really cool. I like them a great deal. Cool. Let's do these next. So this was another sort of mixed bag, quite literally, at the Lego store. When I went to London to see the American football game, we went via Leicester Square. I had to queue for absolutely ages to get in, but we did. And it was good to see some of the sets, like Jabba's Sail Barge and stuff like that in real life. It is massive, and the minifigures are cool. Don't think I'll be getting it, but I definitely like it. But on the build a minifigure wall, there were loads of things missing that should have been there, technically, according to the catalogue. But also, kind of nothing good when it came to accessories, for example. So on the accessories, I bought a screen that I've already had from the sort of new sort of space things, which I got last time. So that's not new at all. And I ended up getting 3 little kids because I really couldn't find anything better to get. And a helmet, which is technically a headpiece as the accessory. This little green blob thing that I don't know how I'll use. Maybe it'll be a wee alien in the alien cantina or something. And those were my accessories for the 6 people I bought. I did get some success in getting new pieces, like this dark blue classic space torso, so I'm very happy with that. Obviously I have to swap the hands for some dark blue hands, but I'm sure I'll have some in my collection. You can get a dark blue helmet, you can get dark blue legs. Obviously, you can't get a dark blue gas tank, oxygen tank on the back to make a proper classic spaceman, but maybe he's one sat in a chair, so he'll probably go in a new space tower. But I did get the new goggles head, where he's wearing swimming goggles, or he's got them up and he's sort of dripping with water, so I'll be able to use them in conjunction, not with the lovely purple Mohican piece, which I'm also very happy with, which doesn't really work, but I'll just combine them together quickly in store. But that can go with, the new magenta coloured swimming cap, so I think that's what's supposed to go with that. But then we've got the mime face, which I quite like. We've already got a mime on the boardwalk, but there's always room for another to have a sort of mime scrap over territory, perhaps, with that stripy torso. I'm not sure if I've got that or if that's brand new or not, but I figured it went so well with that I'd probably want one anyway. This dress piece, which I thought was a bit Ninjago-y and that I didn't have, except I do have it, so that was a bit of a misbuy. I really found lower legs very hard to buy this time as well. Just couldn't find any that were any good. So I just got some sporting ones here, that's why I didn't even mention those. This was quite good. The witch character, so we've got the witch dress, torso, head, like that a great deal. And the hat, I've got about 4 times already because it was in one of those piece packs, the sort of Halloween kind of polybag things. So I didn't need that. I can just get one from my existing collection. So I just got another one of these big beard pieces, which are very cool indeed. So that's why she's looking a bit odd. She won't stay like that for long. Then we've got this sort of waitress torso. Couldn't really find the torso that went with these legs, which was a bit of a disappointment for the sort of skeleton outfit. Got a lovely sleepy man with a kind of silvery grey moustache and beard. And there he is, sort of awake and a bit grumpy. I got another one of these hats, these helmets, just for the castle scene because probably don't have enough. The beanie hat's new. Another one of those faces because I couldn't find that many heads that I wanted. I'm not sure if I needed these legs or not, just gave up in the end. But that torso was enough to sort of make me get a second set of 3. Yeah, bad in that combination. Another torso that I didn't have. Not the one I wanted. There's a new one with a sort of flaming skull on the front, which I don't have, that wasn't available. But we've also got a face there with sort of, I don't know what that is on his face there and on his hair, but they go together, kind of a dreams type theme to that. So I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it's on both sides. Maybe it's a birth. No, it can't be a birthmark, can it? Because it's on his face. But anyway, I've also got something else that I can use on a future build for some nice shorts or perhaps underwear in this magenta colour. So I really like them as well. So yeah, lots of good parts and lots of really quite boring parts. So a bit of a mix there. I think overall I'm happy. But I think I definitely could have been happier. Anyway, so that's them. Right, let's go on to my Bricklink package. I'm just going to tidy this stuff up and we'll get right into it. Right, yeah, let's get into this one. Now this package has made it all the way from Poland because I was after a certain piece in a certain quantity and basically there was literally no one in the UK who had any, and I had sort of fears that I wouldn't be able to get it at all in the future if somebody bought these from Poland. So basically, yeah, I had to buy these urgently from Poland and, secure them while I could. And I just looked out of interest because I did this order probably a couple of months back, actually. And there are now 2 vendors in the UK who have not only the right piece now, but also in the prerequisite number of 20, I think I needed. So, yeah, really annoyingly, I could have got them for the same price in the UK. But anyway, it wasn't actually too bad on postage. Some countries are awful. Germany's awful for postage cost. America's absolutely terrible for postage cost. But Poland's not that bad. Also, Croatia and Czech Republic aren't that bad. Anyway, it was for these pieces here, which are very nice roof pieces in this sort of 2x2x3 tall dark blue. I wanted loads of these to make a very beautiful build in my mind of a sort of tower with loads of interesting steep roofing on the top as part of my old town. Something to do, well, not as part of the castle, but sort of to do with the castle, if you see what I mean. Kind of gatehouse, I suppose. And yeah, getting 20 of these is really difficult because they're in a few sets, but not that many, and not many of them in each of the sets, if you see what I mean. The only one that really had any quantity, which actually had 25 of them in, was the Disney Castle 71040 from 2016, which you wouldn't have thought anyone would really be breaking up if they'd spent all that money on getting a great big Disney extravaganza. But anyway, yeah, I've got them now, and that's the main thing. So I've got an absolute load of those, and I can build my gatehouse, despite them now being available in the UK. So sometimes you've just got to be patient, I suppose that's teaching me. But while I was there, at least it was a brand new store for me to look in and buy loads of interesting pieces. And as long as I didn't make any mistakes with the currency and spend far too much, I'll probably be all right. Cool. Well, they had loads of sticker sheets. Not that were direly important, but definitely all had something sort of interesting in them. Let's see if we can get them all out. So the first one is this one, which is from a Dream set, which is the Mrs. Castillo's turtle van. You'll have seen that. It's quite cheap on Amazon at the moment, but I still don't want it. 71456. And yeah, there's just interesting bright stickers, really. Some more sort of blackboards, maybe to go into a weird shop that could be called Tortuga's Dreamcraft Shop. Or I could just have that as a bench back, because it is 2x6 sort of tile shaped. So yeah, I wasn't going to sort of kill myself to get this sticker sheet, but given it was available for a reasonable price, it's got loads of these little stickers we can stick in shop windows like we did in the skateboard shop. I kind of like that. So I can go over there. This one kind of had a video game on. Whether I want to use that for an arcade machine screen, I don't know, but it's quite swashbuckling with the character with the sword. I like that. We also got a stove, some fridge sort of front magnet stickers, which should be able to use, and even a picture for the bathroom with a surfing turtle. So yeah, I thought that was a good sheet to grab. This one was far more important. Oh yeah, so that one came from the Family House and Electric Car 60398. If you're interested. This one is from a friend set, the 41756 Holiday Ski Slope and Cafe from 2023. And this one was absolutely imperative, not just for the lovely Gubble Bubble sticker for the advert for the bubblegum brand that is now entered the sort of Lego brands lexicon. I really love all of the Lego brands. So yeah, you can get little 1x2 packs of gum now, but that put on the right coloured tile will be an advert, circular advert for the same brand. So I'm definitely putting that somewhere. Also, I really like these long drinks cans ones, which actually made a cool drinks machine on the inside in a sort of lime background. Which, well, you can do on any colour now. You've got a clear sticker, but that might be worth rebuilding because I like that look. Maybe I can combine it with my Bob Fizz stickers. There's even a Fresh Market one, which is another cool Lego brand that I'd like to see going around my city. But no, it was for the snowboard stickers. So we've got the two sort of ends there, and then this one with kind of a cat or raccoon or bear with a pencil and a tail. Oh, it's kind of like a raccoon then or something. Anyway, whatever that is, and that one to make up two snowboards for the snowboard collection for the snowboard shop, which has got too many snowboards already. But clearly I needed two more. There are two more colours now as well, being this neon yellow and coral. Very nice indeed. So I think it's those two on this and those two on that to make two more snowboards. So that is essential purchases. I think you'll agree. We've got another one of these domes for a kind of helmet to go on somebody. Who wants a helmet? You? The mime? Oh, sort of like that. I don't know if that'd be good for space or what, or diving, or goodness knows what else, but it's pretty fun. So I think I've had that before. Can't get that on. There we go. But yeah, I think it was a good price. Another headdress, which is clearly brand new because it's still in its little baggie, is this Egyptian one with the snakes on either side, which was part of the Mummy Warrior in 2 sets, including 7325, the Cursed Cobra statue from 2011, a Pharaoh's Quest set, of course. And I just thought, given I've got all these Egyptian pieces, that I kind of want to do an Egyptian tomb somewhere weirdly under the streets of Brick Nottingham. So yeah, if a statue or just this lying around for scenery will clearly add to that. So that is great to have in that guaranteed foil fresh baggie. What else we got? We got loads of parts for our space station. And the big new one that's going to be stuck to the ceiling, and the build that's going to be going on the opposite side of the room, if you see what I mean, right on the floor on that circular table, which I'm not going to tell you much about, but it is super cool. It took me ages to copy. That's the only clue I'm giving you, because it's somebody else's creation. I think these black bits are for it as well, so you can have a guess for that if you want in the comment section, but I probably won't tell you if you're right or not. These are all big oxygen tanks for our space station. Need sort of loads of greebling on the outside, which is just the fancy name for just sort of stuff to sort of mix up a flat surface and make it look a lot more interesting. So yeah, loads of air tanks on the outside of a space station seems sensible to me. So that's what those are. Couple of red bricks, goodness knows. Now my own dog to add to the new dog posse. And that is this one, which looks similar to a few we've had already with the sort of German shepherd, sort of Alsatian shape, but it's a black one with yellow scary eyes and some good printing on. And that's because it comes from a Harry Potter set, which is why I couldn't get it on Lego Bricks and Pieces or anything like that. So yeah, that came in the 76407, the Shrieking Shack and Whomping Willow from 2022, which sounds like something set in a public boarding school in the UK back in the day. Something with corporal punishment in it. I mean, Whomping Willow sounds like somebody's getting a beating, if you ask me, in the Shrieking Shack. But anyway, is that too dark? I don't know. Anyway, this dog is called Padfoot, I believe, or it is a Padfoot, which is a type of sort of scary dog. That Sirius Black apparently can turn into. Yeah, so there you go. That's Google telling me all of that. So any complaints to them? Weird that it would presume to me that when he turns into a dog, it doesn't have clothes on. And when he transforms back, he suddenly regains his clothes magically. They never quite get over that, do they, in the science fiction and fantasy things? At least Terminator 2 did get it right when, Arnie would go through the time traveling device and basically arrive completely naked and go up to somebody saying, I need your clothes, your boots and your motorcycle or something like that to, become fully clothed again. So at least that made sense. This one, less so, I imagine. Though, to be fair, I haven't seen any of the movies. Also in that pack, we have got a little present box here, which is very nice indeed. And that is from everyone's favourite character in Mario, Yoshi. It's from his Yoshi's Gift House 71406, amongst other sets from 2022. I think I might have this one before, but if we're going to do a big kid's birthday or something, having more than one of those will make some good sense. Very bright and colourful piece. I think it was pretty good value. Don't remember this so much. I think I got the little ones because they've needed all the time. Some gold, gold decoration on the space station, presumably some dark blue as well. Dark blue 1x1 rounds, surprisingly hard to find. I didn't have any. Loads of hinges. I think that's for the floor build rather than the ceiling build. That gives you any more clues. Some pillars, no idea, can't remember. It'll all be on my Bricklink wanted lists. More blue tiles for the space centre. Teeth pieces? Nope, no idea. More silver tiles. I think they might be just for an update on my Octan tanker, actually. Oh, now this is interesting. So we've got a nice 2x2 printed tile here with a great big dollar bill on it. That only came in one set, 76180. Batman versus the Joker Batmobile Chase from 2021, which is kind of junior-y looking set, isn't it? basically got the same title as about 10 other Lego sets, presumably. But I think Junior sets are always worth a look, actually, for the prints, because they never have stickers, because little fingers find stickers difficult, obviously. So yeah, there's often some good prints to be found, and are often available on Lego Bricks and Pieces, but not in that case. More pieces for the space station. These little curved sections are very useful for getting all of the angles into a space station to make it a nice interesting shape, and there should be some more of those, and there they are. Good. Yes. Don't know how far we're off getting all the parts of those. I think we might need one more haul. Look, I told you I needed 2x4 tiles in white, Peter. I've got loads myself. Great minds, think alike. Some more angled plates for the space station, or maybe for that one, not entirely certain. Here's a pattern bit that's pretty rare. So talking to Halloween, this is the dress piece for a witch, and it's quite an uncommon witch. I think it came in an advent calendar, all these sort of potion bottles hanging from a belt, and it is dark green on a black brick. I haven't been able to get the whole minifigure anyway, so I'm kind of doing the next best thing, which is getting all the parts separately. But it also came in a chess set, the 852293 giant chess set from 2008. And that is a giant chess set. That is pretty awesome, isn't it? With proper great big builds for each of the pieces there, including great big trolls and everything. So yeah, that looks great. So that is clearly part of the witch that is the queen of the baddie, sort of, well, black, I suppose you call it, wouldn't you, in chess terms. Some more gold tiles for decor on the space station. They always have sort of gold trim on them, don't they, for bits and bobs. These weird shield pieces, which in this case aren't for the SSP, which could have used those stickers on them, couldn't they? But they aren't in this case. They are for that, if that helps confirm your suspicions. Got a bit of piping, I think is for the space stations, put that over there. A 2x8 black brick, which is one of the 2 non-stickered remaining pieces for my lovely 5982 Smash and Grab set from 2010, the Space Police 3 one. Look at that flyer, that is absolutely cool. And you think, why has it got a great big white brick coming out the back? Because I didn't have a black one yet. So yeah, the only other piece remaining outstanding is the sort of yellow bit that goes on there. I've got the hook in there for safety, so it's nice and rattly. I do need technically the yellow glass version of the cockpit, and that sticker bit and that stickered bit. And this with a sticker on as well, but you know, I got let down by a seller with those stickers, so that's a bit annoying. So I went ahead with the build knowing I'd secured them, and then they weren't secured anymore. But anyway, I've moved these ones so they're all linked together and look rather swish, but that is a cool flyer. I figure I'm going to have things like this beezing around the skies of my Ninjago city whenever I get to that, which is probably ages off. So yeah, that is a vital piece for that. Almost completed that build. Quite like piecing things together in bits because you know, it sort of draws out the building process. It becomes quite a fun activity. Yeah, and a lot cheaper than buying it, you know, complete in most cases. Some 2x6 tiles in white. Now they'll either be to take things like that Mrs. Tortuga or whatever it was sticker for the benches in my city when they've got 2x6 stickers, or it'll be for the space station. I can't remember. I've got some brown tiles for my sleepers, just because they must have been cheaper than the 11p that Lego sell them for. Some dark blue inverted tiles. These are actually to tidy up the big loop coaster, because there's a couple of places where it uses a 2x2 plate, and you can see the anti-studs all in the air with that sort of upside down build with all the loop. So I just thought I'd replace every instance of that with one of these inverted tiles, and it just look a bit smoother, and no one will ever notice. But I'll know it's been changed. I don't even remember ordering this. Or was that part of Peter's order that's got a bit sort of lost? I don't know. Anyway, I've got some shoulder pads here, which look very Ninjago-y with kind of spikes on. I don't think I ordered that, so that must be from you, Peter. I'm going to assume it was. Thanks very much for that. Brand new in baggy. Looks great. That'll go in the castle scene, won't it? Somebody wearing that as part of their armour with loads of spikes on. Somebody bad who's got a skull for a logo. It's never good in history if you've got a skull for a logo, is it? You know, pirates are always jolly, but they're not really in real life. They're pretty terrifying. So anyway, some Technic bricks for something or other. Some big slide pieces for something or other. And them, goodness knows, I can't remember. They are for my Duplo control tower. You remember that huge Duplo control tower piece? I'm going to have a second tower for my airport this time. Those need to go either on the underside or on the inside. Can't remember. Probably bought too many, so I could use some in the undersea as well. The wedge plates are definitely for that. And probably those ones, don't know. We have got something in a little packet. Don't remember that. Oh, it's a sticker sheet. That's weird. Why is that coming now? Oh, it's because it came in a poly bag, isn't it? Originally, it's still got mould. But yeah, this was just pennies. I mean, it was 0.65 of a zloty. So that's 0.65 of 20p, which everyone, maths fans, is. Yes, 13p. And it's just got a tower bridge sticker on, which I probably won't use, though well, I might actually. I've just thought of a way I can use that I'm not going to tell you. But yeah, so that's quite a nice sticker, actually. Might need two. Don't know. Anyway, that came from the 30443 Spider-Man Bridge Battle from 2022. You'd have thought it came with that great big tower bridge set, wouldn't you? But it doesn't. It's just kind of used as a shield by Spider-Man there against one of his many, many foes. Another sticker sheet, another tiny one, not in a box this time, but in a baggie. It's good they've all survived quite well in baggies, given they weren't stiffened or anything, but that's just for a car wash. And you'll be unsurprised that that came from a set 60362 car wash, from 2023. So yeah, that is that. I've got a car wash from an older set, from that City Garage set, which I might incorporate because I've got a bit more space this time. But if I do, then that'll be its sign. So that's looking cool. And then the last, but not least, is 3 wee spacemen, which I thought could be toys for somebody to carry around, some young folk. And they are the little spacemen that came with, the, well, a couple of sets, I think it was, but definitely including the massive NASA Apollo Saturn V rocket 21309 from 2017. And they're rather sweet, aren't they? Next to the sort of lander on the moon. I like those. So maybe we can think of a better scene to use them in than a toys or something to be won at the fair. Maybe there's something where they can actually be used as spacemen. Maybe the alien cantina. Maybe they're just a tiny race of humanoid creatures. That would be quite fun, actually. Though why they've got spacesuits like ours, I don't know. Yeah, they're really sweet. I like them. Very cool indeed. I'm waiting for LEGO to actually do a different great big space rocket set and do the SpaceX Starship. I would totally buy that. Absolutely huge sort of cylinder with a great big thing with the flaps on and all the rest that can be caught out of midair. I mean, wow, that is absolutely amazing. We've got another launch of that coming up very soon, I believe, in November. That is absolutely amazing. That's one of the channels I watch when I'm not doing LEGO stuff, looking at the progress with the SpaceX. It's like we're living in the future. It's absolutely crazy. I can recommend checking that out if you haven't already. There's loads of good channels. I won't name any one in particular, but that was a very useful haul. Some really interesting pieces in that, but a lot of bulk of the sort of, I don't know, more specialised but very necessary pieces for my space station, my mystery floor build, and a whole lot of other interesting scenes in the middle. So very good indeed. So yeah, we have had a lovely donation from Peter with some really interesting pieces, some bright photos, and some stickers that I can use almost immediately on Friday with our next build, which will be a modular. That is my collaboration video with another YouTuber and sort of minor LEGO personality like myself. And that should be really good. We've also had, obviously, my minifigures from that London, and we've also had loads of lovely pieces from Bricklink, which are really nice, very clean, from Poland. So thanks very much to the vendor there as well. So yeah, altogether, fantastic haul. I've just got to get it all into the right project bags and see what's ready to roll. Actually thinking about it, the first thing I think I have to do is get these snowboard stickers onto these 2 new snowboards. I don't know what it is, But collecting skateboards and snowboards with all the different patterns on is incredibly addictive for me. Part of my Lego problem. My name is Robin. It's been 0 days since my last brick purchase. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. It is appreciated. Do remember to like, comment and subscribe for more awesome Lego brick hauls. Do also subscribe to the main Robin Hood Bricks channel where you'll see all of these bricks being used in future projects. And if you value these channels, there are many ways in which you can support them. Do check out the links in the description below. As I've said, next video will be my collaboration video building a brand new modular for the row of modulars, which we're putting in next to the railway tracks in the city. And we'll be doing, no doubt, another brick haul, same place, same time, next week as well. So until all of that, see you! Yay, lots of new dogs for the collection. Fantastic.